Hey everybody, it is February 26th, 2021. Thank you for joining me here. I wanted to catch up on a few things in today's broadcast. We're going to talk about the markets, but let's talk about what happened with the Fed. And we warned you about this. We're going to start seeing more things happen that are going to be called glitches or problems within the machinery of the banking financial system. And we'll just use this headline here out of WHDH.com. The Fed suffers widespread disruption to payment services. All right, and this involves a system that banks use and businesses use to basically transfer trillions of dollars a day around through the financial system globally. Now, numerous Fed systems were down at the same time, including one called FedWire. Now, the Fed blamed, quote, operational error, unquote. Now, banks, businesses, even governments rely on FedWire to transfer vast sums of money globally. Right? So it's more than $3 trillion that's transferred daily using FedWire. Right? And I really think this is the tip of the iceberg. I think that they could blame the next economic shift, and I think it's going to be more than a shift, it's going to be an avalanche. They could blame it on some sort of quote-unquote glitch. Oh, sorry, the funds are not there. There was a glitch. There was a mistake. The checks are not being sent out. Your retirement checks, unemployment checks. Sorry, the banks no longer have money to lend. Right? And when the core of the financial system has problems, the entire system crumbles around it because it's all based on debt and lending and spending. And all of a sudden, the money that you put in the bank that you thought was yours will not be there for you. It's not going to be there. There's no guarantee that once you put the money in the bank, it's going to be there to get it back out. Banks are leveraged. Banks are leveraged. They loan out hundreds of times of money than they actually have in cash, in reserves. Right? The entire system is leveraged. It's leveraged to the hilt. If you ask 100 economists, even the best, most well-known economists in the world, they won't even know the amount of debt that's in the system because there's so much leverage. And if you look at the derivatives market, it's in the quadrillions, and no one even knows because it's so extensive, it's so expansive, it's in the stratosphere. All right, and most of you, I do believe, know this. There's going to be a whole new system coming into play. Some people are just calling it the digital dollar. And a lot of people are just thinking, okay, the dollars are mostly digital now already. No big deal. Well, wrong. It's going to be a whole new level of control. And the bankers are going to basically run everything. They'll decide what you own, what you don't own. And basically, they've came out and said it. You'll own nothing. And you'll be happy, right? So we're going to be a world, not just a nation, but a world of renters, and everything that we get is going to be handed down from the money printers at the top. Right? Who creates the money makes the rules. A lot of people think it's the politicians. It really doesn't matter who you vote for. Maybe a little bit different on each side of the aisle, but the bankers control their puppets, right? The bankers are the puppet masters at the top. These are the puppet masters at the top of the pyramid. They control the system, and when they are ready to bring it down, this system, this economy will come down, and it's going to come down so fast it's going to blow people's socks off. When they're ready to pull the plug, who knows when that's going to happen? Hopefully later rather than sooner. It does give us more time to prepare, but the longer it goes, the worse it's going to be. The bigger the bubbles get, the worse the devastation and the collapse is going to be when it drops. Everyone is going to be ultimately begging for handouts from the money printers. And think about this, 27% of all household income in the United States comes from the money printers. Right? When you look at all the handouts, all the checks that are printed up, all the deposits into our checking accounts, all the stimulus debit cards, right? 27%. That is staggering. Right? And at the end, there's going to be just a few multi-billionaires that own everything. They're going to buy up all the land. They're currently buying up all the land. Look what's happening to the farmland here in the U.S. Right? It's the biggest scam ever in the history of the world. They print unlimited amounts of money out of thin air, right? They blow up the bubbles. They get everybody in debt. The cost of living skyrockets. Jobs get lost because of the shutdowns. They bring in the collapse. They pull it out from under everybody. And then they come in as the saviors. So they cause the problem, and then they come in with their solution, which is more of what caused the problem. More debt, more spending, more dependence, more people asking for handouts because of the problem that they created. And just wait until the ultimate glitch happens and this whole system freezes up. You're going to see an absolute nightmare unfold. And I've said it before, the United States is going to be one of the most dangerous countries in the world. Why? Because we have people here that are more dependent on handouts than any other country, right? Some other countries, they may look a lot worse because they don't have the fake money, the world reserve currency that's accepted globally. And a lot of other countries that have been in poverty, they're used to it. The United States, the citizens here, we are not used to it. We are used to getting everything handed to us, but it's all going to change real soon. And a lot of people need to wake up to prepare what's coming because it's going to be wicked. It's going to be wicked. And I'm not sure what can save us at this point. But something amazing needs to happen because this is coming down. And it's coming closer than I think a lot of people realize. So hopefully everybody out there is preparing. Hope you're doing good. Stay well. Stay safe. Stay prepared. Bye for now, everybody. Thanks for watching this report. We'll talk to you soon. Peace.